Are there times when the slings and arrows of life get you down? Are there times where you just wish everything would settle down so you could get back to normal? Well, sadly, that never happens because the only constant in life is change. And that includes in you as well. The fact of the matter is, you're not the same as you were a week ago, a month ago, or even a year ago. The things that happen to you in life are going to happen. But the thing is, it's up to you on how you view it and how you adapt to what happens to you. For many of us, we fear the things that go on around us, and we're worried that it happens to us and is going to make us go backwards. And it doesn't matter how old you are in life, you all feel the same. But the thing is, you can make a difference. You can take charge of your fears and go where you want to go. I know that sounds simplistic and it sounds as though it's easy. I know it's not, but it's true all the same. For many of us, things happen and we kind of just feel like, what do? We've just got to get on with it and manage it. But it takes bravery to say to yourself, no, I don't have to accept this. Just because this has happened, it doesn't stop me doing the things that I want to do in life. Because the truth of the matter is, all the things that have happened to you, all the experiences you've had, and all the failures you've had along the way have actually made you stronger. You can look back at things that happened to you 10, 15, 20 years ago and realize that you've overcome them and you're stronger for having gone through it. And the fact is, you've got to be true to you and embrace the things that have happened to help you move on. Now, I know for me, I didn't do that for years and years. And I played a victim and tried to blame everything that happened to me on somebody else. But you see, you're only a victim when you don't go, do you know what? I know it's happened, but I'll deal with it and move on. And that's what happened to me along the way. It took me a while to get there. It doesn't have to do that for you, though. You see, if you accept everything that happens to you and just go, well, life's like that, isn't it? It's like pulling the handbrakes on when you want to move forward. And I know the problem is that for many of us, we fear moving forward. We fear the fact that we may change. We won't be the person we think we are. And other people will look at us differently. Well, that's okay. We may think that by trying to better ourselves, people are going to look at us in a negative way because you think you're better than they are. Well, so what? So what if people think that? They're not living your life for you. It's only you that can do that. When I look back over the years, I know who I was. Deep down, I knew who I was, and I didn't like who I was. I didn't like the fact that I was a yes man. I didn't like the fact that I was a people pleaser, because all the time I did all these things, the only person it was hurting was me, because I ended up doing things I didn't want to do, and I ended up trying to please people who couldn't care less about me if the truth is known. And what's more, all the time I was doing it, it actually got me nowhere. The fact is this, it's like my dad used to say to me, people want to see you move on until the stage when you move ahead of them. And that reminds me of the crabs in the bucket. If you drop a load of crabs in the bucket, at some stage, one of them will try and crawl up the side. And when it does, all the rest will try and pull it back. And that's what happens in normal life for all of us. But when you want to improve yourself, what it does, it highlights to others that they haven't tried. And that's why people don't like it. And because you're trying to move forward, you're actually taking charge and taking control of your life. You're not letting those things that have happened to you hold you back. And that has to be a good thing, doesn't it? But here's the thing. When you decide that you want to improve yourself and move yourself forward, what you'll find is that little voice in the back of your mind will be saying to you, no, don't do that. You just don't want to do that. It's not going to be good. You're not better capable. You're not clever enough to do this. Don't stay here. And the reason for that is that your mind inherently wants to keep you safe. And when you venture outside your comfort zone, It does its best to pull you back because it doesn't want you to hurt yourself. And it's only by doing that and stretching that elastic band that you eventually make yourself stronger. Because the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter if you make mistakes and if you fail things. The things that happen to you and hold you back are actually the things that strengthen you if you look at it in the right way. And as long as those things happen to you and you look at it in the right way, you are going to become stronger and you are going to become a better person. Now, listen to me now and listen to this for truth. It doesn't matter how old you are. I'm not talking to a 30-year-old who's got a long life in front of you. I'm talking to you whether you're 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 or older. As long as you're here, as long as you're still alive, why shouldn't you have a better life? Why shouldn't you try to have better things in your life to happen? If it doesn't have to include having loads of money. It could be just something that makes you feel better about yourself because you know you haven't given up. And as long as you do that, you're winning in this game of life. And if you're struggling and you're searching for some meaning in your life, click that video up there. It's sure to help. I'll see you next time.